Now for number 1. You guys already know what this is. Pause this video and tell me what you think it is in the comment section down below. I'm waiting. Alright, so what's poppin', everybody? It's your man, Young Ida Costello, back again with another video. Now, as you guys can see, look at my face. I'm a little bit refreshed, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I was tired, man. My personal life, there's a lot going on, so your boy was like face first, diving in the pillow. But then again, I would wake up in the middle of the night with like cold shivers because like, dude, I just wanted to drop a video. But this video, I have some bad news, but then some good news. This video will be the last video for back to school. So that means that the next back to school videos that you guys will see will be next year. But just to keep it real, school is starting up. School is right around the corner. Let me go ahead and send you off in the best way possible. And what way is that? I need to drop a top 10 back to school sneakers. Now this isn't just brands. I individually did specific kinds of research and searched the best individual shoe that I recommend for back to school. This is a full countdown. So without further ado, sit back, relax, go to McDonald's. That's me sipping the high C before my Whopper come, baby. Go to McDonald's and get you a Whopper because we are about to get it popping. Now, like I said before, in this video you will see heat shoes, and in this video you will see cheap shoes. So without further ado, this is going to be a full wide spectrum. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now for number 10, I have to give it to the Adidas Stan Smith. Now when it comes to the Adidas Stan Smith, you guys saw this shoe in my top 5 or top 10 back to school sneakers for under $100. But when it comes to the top 10 back to school sneakers, I definitely did have to throw this shoe in, specifically because when it comes to back to school or just sneakers in general, having this shoe in your collection, in my opinion, is definitely essential. This one comes in many different colorways. This colorway is an all red colorway, but they also have the original all white with the nice little hit of forest green colorway, the OG colorway, which is a colorway that I definitely recommend over this one. That is a colorway that I recommend all the above. But the one thing that's cool about Stan Smith is that the shoe is sleek. You can wear this shoe with practically anything. The quality is pretty decent for the price, and especially the price point. You can get this shoe at like a $60 profit. You can get this shoe at like $70, or you can get this shoe at like $40 if you catch it on the right steal. So for number 10, I have no choice but to give it to the Adidas Stan Smith. Now for number 9, I have to give it to the Vans Canvas Old School. Now this shoe is definitely a durable shoe. This shoe is definitely a shoe that definitely packs its punch, and this is definitely one of the shoes that I recommend for back to school. Now if you guys go to back to school, one thing that I will say is that this Vans shoe right here is a very trendy looking shoe. So if you guys want to be a part of the trend, I don't recommend it, but let's just say you do want to be a part of the trend, you can easily go to Vans.com, you can easily go to Journeys, pick this shoe up in any color you want, and you'll be good to go. And that's one thing that is definitely cool about the Vans Canvas Old School, is just that there are so many different colors. The color that I recommend is just that black and white color, just because it's sleek, just because it's cool. It's like, it's super dope. It goes with anything. That Boca 9 sole is definitely dope in my opinion. And then if you guys buy you like some H&M denim or any kind of denim, and then like the denim kind of floods just a little bit, it'll look super dope with pants on and maybe like some long socks. It'll look extremely dope. I definitely do recommend that color. They have so many different colors, like a checkerboard color, a yellow color, a royal blue, a purple, a pink. The carnation pink, baby pink color would be extremely dope. Also, when it comes to these Vans, I recommend that you go true to size, and they are pretty comfortable, but I will say that with my experiences in wearing Vans, they can tend to hurt just a little bit. Just keep that in mind. But for number 9, I had no choice but to give it to the Vans Canvas Old School. Now for number 8, I have to give it to the Air Jordan 13 Bull. Now, when it comes to the Air Jordan 13, I want to give that number 8 spot to this specific colorway, this specific white and red colorway, and that's specifically because it is one of the cleanest Jordans to drop this year. I mean the color, I mean the quality, I mean how like nice and clean and fresh it looks. This is definitely a dope shoe, and this is one of those shoes that, these are one of those Jordans that definitely are sitting on shelves right now. You can get these for a pretty cool price. So let's just say you're a kid at home and you want a pair of Jordans, and you want a pair of nice Jordans, but you don't want to pay top dollar, or you don't want your parents to pay top dollar. this is a shoe that I recommend, because let's just say you get you a coupon and you go into like a Finish Line or a Champs or a Foot Locker and this shoe is still on sale, then you can get extra money off, and then that means what? You look fresh for back to school. Also, this shoe is extremely dope. I mean, the comfortability, the comfort level of this shoe is definitely up there with this shoe. The breathability is a little something to be withheld. But when it comes to just having this shoe, you can look fresh with this shoe. You can ball in this shoe. You can cross somebody's ankles. You can send them crawling home to their mommy, and then their mom will come outside and yell at you for crossing her ankles. But what can she really do? Because you just crossed this man's ankles. Definitely do have to give it to the Air Jordan 13 Bulls. I mean, just the colorway is iconic. You can't really go wrong with this color. So, without further ado, this was number 8. Let's go ahead and get into number 7. Now for number 7, I have to give it to the CDG or Comme des Garçons Chucks. Now when it comes to these shoes, these are shoes that I've been eyeing. These are shoes that I've been trying to get for the longest time, but I just haven't been able to get my hands on a pair yet. I will be able to get a pair really soon, but just not right now. But when it comes to the CDG Chuck Taylors, if you want a shoe that is super dope and a shoe that maybe not a lot of people will have, this is a shoe that I definitely recommend. Everybody's on Chuck Taylors. Everybody knows Chucks. Everybody has had a pair of Chucks in their lifetime, I believe. But when it comes to these, I feel like if you put these on and you walk around and somebody is not really up on their designer game like they should, they will look at your feet and be like, yo, what are those? The little heart eyes on the side of the shoe look super dope. Then you can school them and be like, hey man, these are just my new Comme des Garçons, you feel me? Like Comme des Garçons and Chucks, you feel me? Get your swag up, get your swag on my level. These are definitely extremely dope. As far as the price point, they are going to be $129 or just $119 to $120. So if you guys can afford that, I definitely do recommend. And when it comes to buying these shoes, I recommend that you go a whole size down, I believe. I believe that is the right way to go. But just to make sure you do just a little bit more research on sizing. But I do think that you go a whole size down. But when it comes to just Chucks and CDG Chucks in general, the quality on the CDG Chucks are definitely dope because the midsole is like double layered. So it has that, so it's like double reinforced with like the material that's in the midsole. So I definitely do think that that's dope. They come in a black pair, they come in a white pair, they come in low tops and high tops. My favorite, the white low tops, those are my favorite, but you guys can get any pair that y'all want. So for number 7, I had to give it to the Comme des Garçons Chucks. Now for number 6, I have to give it to the Adidas Ultra Boost. Now when it comes to Adidas Ultra Boost, there are so many different colorways of Adidas Ultra Boost. If you guys are wondering what my favorite colorway, it is that cream chalkboard colorway. I think that is extremely dope. But the specific colorway that I am bringing to the forefront here is the all white Adidas Ultra Boost. Specifically because this is a shoe that one time was probably the most hyped shoe on earth. It's not as hype as it used to be, but still the comfort level of this shoe is definitely extremely dope. And it's still all white. So if you guys want that new fresh back to school look, if you guys want to feel fresh and feel new for the rest of the summer, I recommend that you guys do get the Ultra Boost and the all white color. Now let's just say you don't want to mess with that. You can also mess with an all black pair or all gray pair. Now the all black pair might be a little hard to find, but I do recommend that you get that all white pair. As far as durability, the shoe is all white, so it's prone to getting stains and stuff like that. But if you have your Rejuvenator, if you have your Jason Mark, if you have your Crep Protect, all kinds of stuff like that, I believe that you will be able to just have the shoe in good condition, you know what I mean? I'm not a trendy person. I'm probably one of the freshest people on earth, just in my opinion, but like I mean I just wear what I like to wear, but I realize that a lot of you guys are trendy individuals. So if you, and I guess you can say I'm trendy, like yeah, I am trendy, I just do my own thing. So if you guys are trendy and you guys want to like be a part of the trend in your school, then the Adidas Ultra Boost in that all white colorway is definitely one of the shoes that'll get you like cool points if you guys are honestly looking for that. By the time you get out of high school, you're not going to be looking for that at all. Let's just go ahead and keep it real. But for number 6, I definitely do have to give it to the But for number 6, I definitely do have to give it to the Adidas Ultra Boost in that all white colorway. Now for number 5, I have to give it to the Nike Flyknit multicolor. Now this is a shoe that you guys have definitely seen before, but when it comes to this shoe, when it comes to the top 10 list, I cannot leave this shoe out of it, specifically because this shoe is extremely dope. When it comes to Flyknit, Flyknit is honestly one of my favorite inventions when it comes to sneakers, because Flyknit makes this shoe extremely lightweight. Flyknit includes so many different kinds of color varieties. They can create colors that you guys have never actually seen put together and morphed together and just make it look extremely awesome. So that's something that I definitely do like. But when it comes to this shoe right here, the multicolor is the Flyknit Racer that I definitely do recommend to you guys. If you guys buy this shoe, I definitely recommend that you guys go up a size. So I am a size 10, but in this shoe I had to go a size 10.5 because if you don't, this bad boy will hurt your feet. We're just gonna have to keep it real. It's going to be a tight fit. It's not gonna feel good. So when it comes to this shoe is extremely comfortable if you go up a size. For you guys with bigger feet, if you guys are handling boats or like submarines and shit, like it's gonna be a little harder for you guys. We just gonna have to keep it real. But for that number 5 spot, I have no choice but to give it to the Nike Flyknit Racer. The quality, the way you can wear it on feet, the way you can just throw on some H&M denim or some Subi denim or just some joggers or some Adidas track pants if you guys are messing with them and just keep it moving. That is something that I really love about this shoe. Now for number 4, I have to give it to Nike Huaraches. Now when it comes to Huaraches is a definite must for back to school if you guys are into that shoe. Now when it comes to Huaraches, I will say that when it comes to durability, when it comes to quality, durability is a plus. This shoe will last you through a desert storm, through a tornado, through a blizzard. Your toes might freeze off, but the shoe will be completely intact. But when it comes to the quality, maybe the quality might have some, like maybe just the leathers and the suedes is not as good as you might want it to be. But when it comes to the actual design of the shoe, I think that it is extremely dope. Now when it comes to kids and when it comes to high schoolers, there are so many different colors to keep you guys moving. There's an all black colorway that's always sitting. There's an all white colorway that's always available. There are so many different kinds of colors for GS, big kids and big girl sizes that all you guys can definitely mess with. So I just believe, like, if you guys want some Huaraches, this is just a must. You can get Huaraches anywhere. You can go to any store you want and pick up a pair of Huaraches. It's just that simple. Simple, honestly. These are just facts. Now for number 3, I have to give it to the Air Jordan 8 Cool Gray. Now this shoe is a shoe that hasn't released yet. That means that I haven't had the chance to get my hands on a pair, and I will get my hands on a pair. But this is a shoe that I definitely recommend for back to school. Let's just say your schooling starts in like September or something. This is a shoe that I recommend that you get because I believe that the quality on this shoe, I believe that the actual look of this shoe, as far as an Air Jordan 8, is definitely next level. Whenever have you seen an all gray Air Jordan 8 with like super dope suede nubuck look going on? It just looks dope. It just looks like something I haven't seen before when it comes to an Air Jordan 8. And in my opinion, this might be a hot take here, but it has the potential to be one of the best Air Jordan 8s. Let's just go ahead and keep that real. I like the way they take different kinds of gray and put it together into the shoe. And I like how the shoe is pretty much all one material. Like it's all this suede, and the suede looks definitely dope. I think the midsole looks dope. I like the color tones of the gray that they use. I think that it looks extremely dope. Now when it comes to the Air Jordan 8 for sizing, any Air Jordan 8 would work, but the one that I recommend for back to school is the Air Jordan 8 Cool Gray so far. When it comes to sizing, I recommend that you go true to size. You don't need to go up a size because these will fit like boats and your feet will slide out. You don't need to go down a size because they will crush your feet. But for number 3, I have no choice but to give it to the Air Jordan 8 Cool Gray. Now for number 2, I have to give it to the Air Jordan 13 Red. Now the reason why this shoe is at number 2, this is a newly released shoe. This is an iconic shoe. This is a shoe that is sitting on shelves. This is a shoe that, let's just say this was a couple years ago, this shoe would have flown off shelves and none of you guys would have been able to see this shoe ever again, ever, unless you want to pay like $400 for it at Flight Club. Who's going to do that? Nobody's going to do that. That's why when it comes to back to school, this shoe is definitely vital. This shoe is going to start to go down in price soon, if it hasn't started to do it already. You feel me? This shoe is one of those Jordans that you don't really want to miss out on, because once it's gone, you're kind of going to be kicking yourselves like, oh, damn, I should have kept those bad boys, or damn, I should have went after those bad boys. Just imagine, like, let's just say you're in middle school, going into high school, your freshman year, right? Yeah, everybody looks back on their freshman year pictures. My freshman year picture, like the first day of high school, wasn't that cool. Just gotta keep it real. But just imagine you got a fresh fit on and you look down at your feet and you got the Air Jordan 13 breads. Yo, like, older self is gonna look at that pic and be like, damn, my younger self got all the hoes. This is just gonna be facts, you feel me? So I definitely do recommend the Air Jordan 13 bread. And when it comes to sizing, I recommend that you go true to size. Now, you can't go wrong with that black. You can't go wrong with that red. I love how there's like a red nubuck on the side of the shoe. And I love how there's just a nice quality black leather going throughout the shoe. And the side panels of the shoe is all 3M. So if you guys want to look shinier, if somebody shines a light on your shoes, this is a shoe that I definitely recommend. Now for number 1. You guys already know what this is. Pause this video and tell me what you think it is in the comment section down below. I'm waiting. But for number 1, I have no choice but to give it to the Air Jordan 1 Royal. I can hear the comments now. Chris, this is all you talk about. The Air Jordan 1 Royals. Blah, blah, blah. Look, dude. When it comes to this shoe right here, you can get any Air Jordan 1 because just the Air Jordan 1 is such a dope shoe, just in general. But the one colorway that I do recommend for back to school is the Air Jordan 1 Royal. You can never go wrong with this shoe. I haven't worn this shoe yet. I've only like tried it on, worn it around the house. This shoe is a shoe, I almost wore it today. This shoe goes with anything. I have on orange and black right now. This shoe will go with it. I was wearing a hot pink and purple today, like a hot pink purple tie-dye shirt when I was about to put these on, and it still went with it. This shoe is one of those shoes that can go with anything. It doesn't matter if you have on red, it doesn't matter if you have on yellow, it doesn't matter if you have on olive green or burgundy. This shoe is still one of those shoes that goes with anything. That's why I mean this shoe is super vital. This shoe is essential if you want to have the best back to school outfit available. This is the shoe right here. Now when it comes to the quality of this shoe, the quality of this shoe is definitely super dope. And when it comes to the durability of this shoe, yo, the more you beat up Air Jordan 1s, the better they look. So durability is not even a problem. Durability is not even a question of concern. Let's just go ahead and keep it real. But when it comes to this shoe right here, the more you wear Air Jordan 1s, the better they look. I recommend that you go true to size. When it comes to pricing might be a little too crazy on this one. You might, if you guys got the dough, you might end up paying like $240, $300 at the most, I believe. Don't go over that because they're raping you. Let's go ahead and keep it real. But this is a shoe that I definitely do recommend, and this is number 1. So I just gave you the keys. All right, everybody, so that's the end of this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Yo, over this back to school weekend week, I've been giving you guys keys. I've been giving you guys tips, back to school shirts, back to school pants, top 10 shoes under 100. And I definitely do appreciate all the support that you guys have sent me over this era of me doing back to school pickups. I will restart it around this time next year, but other than that, the grind never stops. It's Nashi season summer 17 grind time, so we have other videos to make. As you guys already know, my channel is universal. Thank you guys for watching as always, and without further ado, look, quick tips for high school. Be yourself, do your homework, do your work, okay? Do your work. Talk to as many girls as you can. Do not ever regret it. Don't be a bitch, because you're not a goat if you act like a bitch, all right? And be fresh. All right. All I have to say is, hey, blessings, 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 and Chris